Oh wait, 1, 2, 3. Someone's not in roll 20
I'm
yet.
signing in.
Yeah, that's Jacob. Jacob is wait.
No,
And
it's Owl.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm
Owl
in,
is.
I'm starting my computer now.
Okay.
Is my mic working?
No.
It is. Yep.
Nope.
All right, it's just for some reason I'm getting an echo on my headphones.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We probably need to add Nikki Bear to the Wednesday players list over there as well.
And also remove me from the Thursday and Sunday.
How do I add him to that set over there?
Because I'm in the Thursday players, and that's my first role. That's what I'm in.
Oh, I see. There we go.
Wow, I can apparently right-click and see what roles they're in. Wonder if I can do that on everyone. I can't edit their roles, I can just see what they're in. Except for the DM, I can't see what role he's in.
Probably doesn't have any roles.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't have any roles.
I think in general, you can usually see what people's roles are in the server. I don't know if
Yeah.
they have any options to hide that.
Don't think so. I don't know. I haven't done a whole lot of, stuff on Discord, personally.
I've done a whole bunch.
This time on Dungeons and Dragons.
You're making it sound like the Critical Role intro.
Nope. Just gonna go the DBZ route.
What's DBZ?
So,
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
so 100 episodes before we level up?
No, that's gonna be 20 episodes later.
Oh, a fast season.
Yeah.
Okay, I think everybody's in Discord and everybody is in roll 20, so we're good to go. So I guess first of all, Morgan needs to explain how he gets where he is.
Okay.
God, you.
And yeah, and that is an interesting character class, for sure.
Yeah. So,
Dude, oh my god, this.
Morgan was like a soldier for town, and he was in a scouting party. And they got ambushed by hags, and they killed everybody else and cursed him. And now he's just been drinking it up and looking for something to do.
Okay. All right, so I guess we have some downtime stuff that we need to take care of, right?
Yeah!
Jedediah has already explained what he's doing with his downtime via email. He got a silver spear and some blessed bullets. What about Zell?
I think you're.
I did?
Oh, am I confusing someone?
Jin, the monk.
Oh, it was the monk. I'm sorry. The monk did that, not the...
Yes.
So, I'm mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's okay, I was confused.
All right, what about Zell, Dave?
How much downtime do we got?
Got about 4 days since the last action.
Ooh. You know, I've got some, brushing up on the orc language I need to do. I've already got 2 weeks of progress in the language.
Okay, so let's make an intelligence check there then. You'll have advantage. We're going to assume there's someone around to teach you. That would be 14. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and give you that extra 2 points there, so we learn Orcish. What about Jedediah? Jedediah did not get some blessed bullets. What is Jedediah going to do with those 4 or 5 days?
Gonna continue working on the rifle.
Gotcha. And what about Bakvar?
I know earlier I was making progress on, what's it called? Favor with one of the factions, but I don't remember. I think it was like 4 or 5 weeks ago, possibly longer. Because I might want to work towards that.
Okay. And then what about Tobias? Does Tobias have anything in particular he's going to do with those 4?
Still working on the learning Draconic. I was 2 weeks in as well.
Okay, so make me an intelligence check there. 2 weeks. And then another 4 days, it'd be 27. So yeah, so we get there with Draconic as well. Very good. And then the owl. What is Lefty? What is the owl doing with his downtime?
The owl's gonna meet up with Celius at Leechport and just update him on any going-ons in the world that he might think would benefit Celius. And he's also wants to check in to see if Celius has any access to perhaps a studded leather armor or maybe a better type of short sword that would help him in his adventures.
Right, so you can make an investigation. Right, so you can find, it's not an actual short sword, but it's a blessing that will allow you for a minute a day to transform your short sword into a +1 short sword.
Got it. A blessing a day for a minute.
Right, it's called a blessing, right? So it renews every day, and for a minute, the short sword that you are holding becomes a +1 short sword. And then it was Jen who got the silvered spear and blessed bullets, right?
Yes. How many bullets can I hand over to Jedediah?
Well, his bullets are different. His are for well, maybe I guess they would still be smooth stones.
That's what I was going for, getting bullets to help him out.
So you would have about a dozen. So you could split those between you, or give him the whole dozen if you wanted to. If you didn't want to keep any for your sling, or.
Oh yeah, no. I'd rather give them all to him.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
And then Nikki, you technically have unlimited downtime in as a first level character. Is there anything that you're going to do? I mean, you wouldn't have any. Say again?
I do not have anything specific that I'd be doing.
Okay.
Hi.
Well, then Nikki, you meet up with this group of adventurers. They've actually established a rather good reputation at this point, having forwarded several instances of some dragon activity recently, and then just last, there was some undead. Oh, I guess they began with some undead, they moved to dragons, and now we're back into the undead again. So, let's see, was there something? That was weird. I just got kicked out of Roll20. Can everybody hear me now?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a little internet up there. Okay. All right. Okay. So, are we presuming that Morgan is now a part of the group, that he has met up with everybody and has introduced himself sufficiently? Are we all right with that?
Yeah. Does he get the 7 temp hit points that we get from that lady?
Yes. Yes. She can affect up to I think it's up to 8 people. It's the inspiring leader feat is what she's using.
Hello? Okay, I'll be right down. Be right back real quick. Food.
Damn, that's fine. Yeah, alright, so, oh, there was something else I wanted to point out. So I had neglected to include a magic item that I don't know if anybody has yet. This Amaran, it's an iron stone. It was actually part of the kobold loot back whenever we took out the kobold chief. I did a little inventory. Everyone should be able to see it.
Oh, that's a pretty cool item.
Yeah. It also gives a spellcaster something to do with their downtime if they don't have anything else to do.
Is there any other spellcaster? Do we still have the cleric?
Tobias is here, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you'd be, because I have magic initiate, but you'd probably be better off with that.
I've got Hedos though. I don't want to hoard 2.
Oh yeah, it's kind of decent.
Is there any other magic user?
It seems like it'd be really good for a thief.
I think you would.
Dark vision, minor illusion, but like you have to essentially recharge it in some way.
Yeah,
Owen already has dark vision, so that wouldn't work for him.
you can change attunement just over the course of a short rest, though. So someone could be using it and someone else could be recharging it.
Well, so what does the release spirit do?
If it ever gets to 0, then it's done, right? Then the creature that is powering this, Amaran, is no longer bound to that item, and it goes on to its afterlife. And,
I'm sorry, I cut out there.
yeah, if the spell levels ever gets to 0, then it becomes inert as the spirit of the elf that powers it is released.
How does it lose charges?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
It's a iron stone of absorption. So
You can use it to cancel spells.
that target only the bearer, but then each time it absorbs those spells, it reduces the number of levels it has left. So if it were to absorb a whole person, for example, it would go from 5 to 3.
Okay, so if anyone minds, that actually seems in tune with the type of stuff I want to do with my character.
Yeah, that's cool.
Go for it.
And so I would just have to cast the spell every. I have one level spell, so I just have to cast that spell every day to recharge it.
I think it just said you spend a day with it.
Well, yeah, and then at the end of the day, it consumes your spell level or your spell slots for that day. Yeah.
You have to spend all your spell slots to give it 1 level per day
Yeah.
on
So
an ability
basically,
check.
you charge it during downtime and don't try not to use it all up during active time.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, that seems fine by me.
Okay. Okay, then I think we are ready to go. So, we finished our morning meal, and we are only a few minutes into this whenever... I did not upload that. All right, so I got to upload a handout here. Whenever a page delivers a missive to us from Count Landis. Let me get that missive up here. I should have had this ready ahead of time. I'm sorry.
Oh, I drank so much last night. Why is this rifle giving me so much trouble?
Did you caress it just right?
Sure.
That's what that banging was about.
I was misfires, I promise.
Okay, everyone should see that now.
You have to see it.
Okay, so the Count wants to see you. He wants you to be presentable, and he's open an account to make sure that you are properly dressed with the clothiers throughout the town.
Alrighty then.
Right, and then the page has got his hand out. Looks like he wants a tip.
Don't drink and drive.
I give him 1 gold.
Ooh, he's happy with 1 gold. He goes running away before you change your mind.
I was okay.
That's like a day's paycheck. Nice.
I don't change my mind.
Okay. All right, so anything we want to do? Well, first of all, does anyone need to upgrade their clothes to something like a noble's?
I already have a
I'm guessing
set.
all of us do.
Yeah.
I definitely don't. I'm an uncharismatic monk.
Yep, you lost.
Yeah, I'm gonna need
I
some.
got achievement. No bronze.
Okay, so is that where we're heading? Heading to get a couple of us some clothes?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I have to.
All right, so off we go. It is a
Well,
curiously gloomy day. But it's been gloomy for the past several days, but there's no actual rain. And as we are moving through the streets, we are noticing that the populace is particularly standoffish from us. They have been pretty friendly towards us, but today they seem to be, grumpy, I guess is the word for it. Noticeably so. But it may just be the weather affecting them. And
Hey, detect thoughts.
Yeah, they're just grumpy.
Is it Monday?
They are worried about you. When they see you, they are afraid that you are the source of some sort of a curse or bad luck that has befallen Schmidtford over the past several days. They don't like it. Yeah, there are lots of these little parks in Schmidtford. And as we go through here, so I gotta do some accounting. All right, so I know that level. Zell, you're 4th, is that right?
Correct.
And same for Jedediah.
Yep.
And the owl.
And Bachver and Tobias is also 4th, right?
Yeah.
And what about Jen?
I'm a 3rd level.
3rd, okay. Okay. Right, so we hear a growling from coming out of these trees over here, and some wolves, very large wolves. Well, large wolves, not very large, come rushing out at us.
Holy crap, that's huge.
Those seems very large to me.
Some dire wolves.
They look pissed.
Yeah.
I need a silver greatsword now. Can I buy one?
I think blunt force trauma will work equally well against wolves.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. There should be 6 of them. Yeah. There we go. There's 6. And there doesn't seem to be any negotiating. They attack you, which is strange to be in the middle of town and be attacked by dire wolves.
That's what I was thinking.
Anyone
I don't
do
like this.
animal handling?
I think we need a turn tracker.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We got everybody in there.
No, hold on a second.
Okay. Morgan, you are on the spot.
I know
First
I love
up.
that jump, bro.
Yeah.
Dan, can you resort it? I know how to adjust mine. Thank you.
Okay.
Cast.
Guess I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Move
damage.
up.
See the damage.
And then I'm going to attack the wolf in front of me.
Anything else from Morgan?
Nope.
Okay, Gentile.
Alright, I'm going to move corner here to give myself some potential coverage and take a shot at the one next to Morgan.
Uh, 13 does not quite hit these guys.
Alright, then I'm just going to stealth.
Right. Well, this one's going to move up and attack Morgan. 8 probably misses Morgan. Oh, I'm sorry, these guys have pack tactics. 22 hit Morgan.
Yep.
So I guess Morgan goes unconscious.
I have the temporary hit points.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. And so then a strength saving throw for Morgan.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh my god, I got stuck.
And it is Zell's turn.
What is this shit, dude? Why is our team always trash? It's a 4.
Let's see. As soon as I can figure out how to get this. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've got enough. Okay. Gonna move right next to our rather entrepreneuring newbie, and I'm gonna smack this one.
That will hit. Yeah.
Awesome. So I'm going to sweeping blow to that one. And alright, so number 1 takes 14, number 2 takes 2. And then I'm going to divine favor myself as a bonus action, and then that'll be it.
Okay. Bogvar's turn.
I'm going to dash to right here and hit this wolf with my maul for 12 plus 5 from the dash for 17.
Okay.
That's it.
Anything else from Buckner? Okay. Tobias's turn.
I'm going to cast Aid on these 3 that are engaged with the wolves. So they should get 5 up to their max and 5 current hit point increase.
Gotcha. So Zell, Bakvar, and Morgan all get 5 hit points. And it also increases your hit point maximum for 8 hours as well. Well, this one's going to attack Zell. 23 for 13 against Zell. And then the DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone.
Yeah, nice try.
This one will attack Bakvar. 12 will miss. He'll go ahead and tactic on around there. So this one can run up here. Also attack Bakvar. 21 for 13 piercing.
Yep.
Then a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. And it is Jim's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to this wolf here, and I'm gonna cast Hex on it and give it disadvantage on strength checks. No, actually no, I take that back. I'm not gonna cast Hex, but I will attack it with my spear.
Okay. 17 hits.
Okay. And I'm gonna just attack it with my hand now.
13 will miss. Anything else from Jin?
That will be my turn.
The owl's turn.
Let's see. The owl is going to take out his short bow and shoot at the closest wolf next to Jin to Nick.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, that will hit.
Do I get sneak attack because of Jin? Sir?
You do. Mm-hmm.
Hoo-hoo!
Okay, that one's bloodied now.
And then the owl's going to take a step back behind Jedediah and hide.
Okay. So this one is going to slide up here. Attack Bakvar. 21 to hit Bakvar.
Yep.
For 12 piercing. And a strength save to keep from being knocked prone. And we are back to Morgan. Morgan, you have inspiration, by the way. That's what that heart means
Okay.
for bravely rushing in there at that level. That's impressive.
Okay, I'm going to attack the one I was attacking before. And then I'm going to rend. So it's doing 8 damage.
Okay, that one's bloodied now.
And that's all.
Jedediah.
All right. Let's take a shot at the bloodied one, and I'm assuming the 25 that I rolled for stealth is enough.
Yes.
Which bloodied one are you hitting?
Go ahead,
I'm sorry. The one that I attacked earlier. Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah. Uh, 13 will miss though.
gonna stay and hide.
Okay, so this one will attack Zell. 22 for 10. And it will be Zell's turn.
Had to roll that. Alright, so I'm going to swing at this one again. $17 hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to sweeping blow to that one. So number one takes 10, second one takes 5. The bloodied one dropped.
No, he's still hanging on.
Oh, hold up. I forgot. First one takes an additional 4 from the divine damage, or the radiant damage. And the second one takes 1. So 14 for the first, 6 for the second.
Okay, now the blood one goes down.
Okay. So I'm going to use my bonus action from killing that one to hit that one.
Okay. That hits.
And the other one's not close enough, so this one's getting 8 and so 10 damage on that one.
Okay. Actually, we need a DC 10 Constitution save to maintain concentration for hit there too. Anything else from Zell?
No, that'd be it.
Okay, it is Bakvar's turn.
I'm going to take
Right
out
where you
my,
want him.
I'm going to take out my sword and shield and take the dodge action.
Okay.
That's it.
Tobias' turn.
I'm going to hit this bloody one with my mace. It's 14
will
hit.
hit. Yeah, that's exactly what you need.
Monster swing.
And anything else from from Tobias?
I'm going to bonus action healing word Bakvar.
Okay. Well, he can actually attack him. Well, no, he's going to attack Bakvar. He uses pack tactics. 19 to hit, or an 18 to hit Bakvar.
With pack tactics plus this, wouldn't it be just the first?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it would be a 19. Yeah.
Yeah, so 19 does hit.
For 12. And this one.
You don't get anything for dodging?
It negates the advantage they have from pack tactics.
Ah.
So, yeah. Then we're going to crit Bakvar for 21.
I go to the.
Okay, Bakvar goes down.
0, yeah.
And it is Jin's turn.
Okay, I'm going to, if I assume I kill this wolf, can I also go up to Bakbar and give him a healing potion?
Yes.
Do my best.
16 hits. But he is still up.
Okay, I guess I'll punch it.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Tobias. That would be 2 actions. Yeah, I was distracted there. I apologize. But yeah, so you're going to punch it. That'll hit. All right, so that one's going to go down.
Okay, and I'll stand right here, I guess.
Okay.
Just ready to defend Bakbar.
Okay. It is the owl's turn.
The owl move into position to take a shot at this wolf right here.
Okay, you won't have sneak attack against this one. This is the only one you would have sneak attack. Well, no, you're hidden. Yeah, against this one you would because you were hidden.
And this one too because I'm hidden, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could lean out. You could move to where you were still covered by Jedediah. Yeah, that's what you're saying. I agree with that.
That's fine.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Nice.
Good hell! Then I move back and hide again.
So it's going to be 1327. Very good. Very nice. Well, this one is going to up. It's going to run over here and attack Zell. So it's going to crit Zell for 18. And then Zell will need a... There we go. Yeah, you're fine. And it will be Morgan's turn.
Oh, hold on. Let me roll my strength save. Okay.
And what is Morgan going to do, Nikki?
Okay, Morgan is going to attack this one.
Okay. That will miss.
What?
And it will be Jedediah's turn.
All right. I'm going to take a shot at the one here, and I'm going to burn a grit point to gain advantage because I can't seem to hit anything.
Am I lagging? What the fuck is happening?
14 hits, yeah.
Perfect.
Fuck.
For 17.
Okay, it is still up.
And going to hide back around the corner and stealth.
You just kids my ass.
Okay.
Dude,
This one will
you just
attack
kids my ass.
Jedediah. We'll attack Zell. 24 to hit Zell.
People were so low.
Or 15.
Yay, I'm down to 0.
So Zell goes unconscious. And then is Zell next. Zell needs a death save. And then Bachvar needs a death save. And then Tobias does that thing that life clerics do.
All right, I'm gonna use since I'm right here by Zell, I can use Cure Wounds on him.
You don't want to channel divinity? Get both of them back up with one
Do I have
action.
what?
Aren't you a life cleric?
Oh yeah. Shoot, I forgot about Preserve Life. Yeah, I've got 4, so I can give them up to 20 each.
Well, no, you have 20 that can be split amongst them.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. So 10 each, probably.
Yeah.
And then you still have your bonus action.
Bonus action, I'm going to still do the Cure Wounds on Zell since he's got 3.
You mean healing word?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else from Tobias?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Well, this one will attack Bachvar. An 18 to hit Bachvar.
No, not right now. Not with my shield out.
Okay. Jin's turn.
All right, I'm gonna move up to this guy, and I'm gonna, do my thing.
Okay. Uh, 11 will miss. Yeah. Okay. And it is the owl's turn.
Hmm. I'm gonna move here. Can I shoot at this guy?
Yes, you could. Mhm. It's going to hit.
Oh, damn.
He goes down.
Then I'll go back to hiding.
All right, back to the top. Morgan's turn.
I'm gonna attack the one that's by me.
A better one?
9 will and is that it for Morgan?
Yep.
Okay, it is Jedediah's turn.
All right, I'm gonna hit something. One of these shots, I promise. I'm going to attack the one next to Jin. And not. Did I stealth last time? Did the 23?
At 23, but you wouldn't be able to stealth against this one because he's looking straight at you. But you would have stealth against one of these two. You could hide around the corner from either one of these.
All right. Well, then I'll attack the one that's next to Bakbar since Bakbar's hurting.
Okay. And now 18 will hit. For 12. All right, that one goes down. I guess this one is going to go ahead and keep attacking Zell. He no longer has pack tactics, so a 6 will miss. It'll be Zell's.
Alrighty. Well, gonna go ahead and swing at it.
That will hit.
And for 13 points of damage.
Okay. It's bloody now.
And I'm going to use a bonus action to swing again.
Okay.
Never mind.
Bakvar's turn.
I think I'm going to heal myself for 15 with lay on hands.
Okay. And it will be Tobias's turn.
I'm just going to use a potion on Zell.
Okay. And Jin's turn.
Okay. Let's end this.
Uh, 15 hits.
I'm actually going to spend the key point to do flurry blows, so 2 more unarmed strikes.
Okay. And I think those are both missed, though.
Yeah, probably.
It is the owl's turn.
Yeah, I was going to step forward and take a shot at this guy that's bloody.
Okay. And that will miss.
I'll move back.
Morgan's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna attack him.
Oh my god, I just got deleted by.
Alright, so that's definitely.
He just flanked us so hard. You killed the other Victor. He's pretty good.
Down he goes. Anything else for Morgan?
Well,
I hit like 1% 50.
I'm gonna move.
There we go, fuck off. Fuck off, I'm the better one.
Okay, it is Jedediah's turn.
Alright, I'm going to take a shot at the last one, and I'm going to burn a grit point to get advantage, and I'm going to use sharpshooter, so I'm -5, because going all out. A 13 misses, though, right?
Yes, looking for 14.
Darn it. That's my turn.
Okay. Alright, it is Bakvar's turn.
Let's swing at this thing.
I just realized I don't think it's attacked me at all.
Just realized what? I'm sorry?
I'm the close. I was the closest one to it for a while. It never attacked me, or was it just going for Bakvar?
He was attacking Bakvar. Yeah. They had focused on Bakvar. They are pack hunters. They tend to bring down one target at a time. 14 will hit, yes. Okay, it is bloodied now. Anything else from Bakvar?
Nope, that is everything.
Zell's turn.
Nope. Gonna spend a bonus action to swing again. Hey, there we go.
That'll hit. Mm-hmm. Okay, and that one's going to go down. Okay, so there are a couple of things, right? The first one is we would expect that as beasts, once these guys were, well blooded, they would have run away, but they never did. And then secondly, we have dire wolves in the middle of town, which is unusual. So take from that what you will. But that is definitely a couple of curious things about them. All right, so I'm presuming we're going to take a couple of minutes here at least and heal up. Is that right?
Yep. Yeah. Heal up, and can we carve their skin off, their fur?
Yeah, their hide would be valuable as either leatherworking components or as just ornaments. So yeah, we could, if you have leatherworking tools or nature, either one, you could try to get some valuable hide off of these guys. So I guess who has the best either? First of all, is anyone proficient in leatherworking tools?
I'm proficient with Smith's tools.
No, this would be leatherworking. It's not really metal or. All right. So what about nature? Who has the best nature check? Say again. I'm sorry.
I have a +1 to nature, but I also have herbalism and carpenters, which I don't imagine would also do it.
No. Okay, so +1's our best nature. Is that right?
I have +2 survival, if that would work.
No, this could be. No, survival would be okay, I think. Yeah.
I have a +6 to that.
Field rest game, yeah. So +6 to survival is our best. And then I think we have guidance in the mix, right?
Oh, yeah. We got plenty of that.
Okay, so away we go. Have 6 chances at it.
Well, there's a 24. Do I need to roll anything to add to it?
Nope, we're looking for 20.
And is anyone helping?
I'm presuming someone is helping. Yeah. So we're 2 for 2.
That's not recoverable.
No, that's not going to get there.
That one might be.
And roll the guidance.
Hey, there it is. 2, 3, 4.
There we go.
So we got
That's
4.
4 out of 6. Yeah.
3.
And as
No, 4. Advantage.
4.
Well, we missed the 13-14 roll and the 11-14 roll.
Yeah, there's 6.
Yeah, there were 6 of them.
Oh, I
We
missed
missed
the
2
one
of them.
roll.
Okay, so as we are completing the skinning, perhaps because of the blood and the gore is attractive, but suddenly out of the trees, swarms of insects come down and attack us. There's 6 of them.
How many plagues will there be?
We haven't taken a short rest yet.
Okay, just making sure.
And it looks like Tobias is kind of standing in precisely the wrong place.
Typical.
All right, so we got 4 against Tobias.
I have resistance.
Well, these are just swarms of insects. What is Tobias's passive
Passive what?
perception?
13.
Okay, so we got a 12 misses, I'm sure, and then a 20, and then a DC 14 Constitution saving throw resistance would kick in there. And then we got against Jin, we've got, and then the last one is against Morgan. Oops, I misclicked there. Hold on. Ignore the last one. All right, so does an 18 hit Jin?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jin takes 13 points and then needs a DC 14 Constitution saving throw to being poisoned. And then I think, and then 23 will hit Morgan, who takes 12 points of piercing damage, and then a DC 14 Constitution saving
I think
throw.
that's the hard.
The 12 puts me unconscious.
Okay, we still need the Constitution saving throw. So Jen is poisoned, but Morgan is not. All right. And then I'm assuming we're going to complete it. We're going to do a short rest at that point while the owl eats a peach.
Is the second number the poison damage?
Now the second number would have been if they had or if they had a crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't
So
think I
none
made
of them were
mine.
critical.
So am I just poisoned? Do I not take damage
Just
from it?
poison. Yeah. There's no additional damage. It's just the poisoned effect. Yeah.
Anyone have cure wounds or poison or play on hand?
Lesser restoration is what we're looking for.
Yeah, I've got that.
Lesser restoration will cure poison.
What about anti-venom?
I've got both of those, actually.
I've got 5 points of lay on hands I
anti-venom.
can.
I have antitoxin.
It's not a disease. It's poison. I don't know if lay on hands work.
One disease or poison. At least I have that written down that way from when I got it in the book.
Okay, I believe you. Yeah, it doesn't come up very often, so I can see how that would be the case.
Thank you.
But didn't Bakvar use all 20 points
Nope.
to cure
I
him?
used
Or used 15, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. That was a good save of 5 points there. Very, very nicely done. We're going to give you inspiration for that.
Awesome.
That was very effective use. but there doesn't appear to be anything else threatening us. But again, this is very curious that swarms of insects would just suddenly appear in.
I'm so perplexed about the dire wolves in the center of town.
Is there a portal around here?
There does not appear to be any sort of portal.
Let's just avoid this block from now on.
That's the bad part of
We
town.
seem to get jumped here all the time.
Did somebody get dropped? Somebody got knocked unconscious? Nobody?
Yeah. Yep, Morgan is unconscious.
Okay. Okay, he's full. I'll just use up a potion to get him back up, and then he can heal himself however he healed him.
Okay.
So now can we go get our clothes, or?
Yeah. Covered in blood or whatever.
Right? We brought our own leather, just hook us up.
So I'm assuming we do complete a short rest, though.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
good. All right, so we are on our way. When I don't know if you remember her name, but her name is Malin the Resolute. She was the Cult of Faltus gal that we didn't kill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gives us the 7 temporary HPs.
That's right.
Remember her 17 points.
Right. So as we are starting to leave the park, he comes rushing up to us, and says, I don't know how this is going to play out. I don't have a lot of information, but we obviously are keeping our eyes open for the Order of Voltus, who are those who have misappropriated the message and authority of the one true God, Voltus, and we have learned that they have begun a mission against you, that they apparently have come to the conclusion that you are an evil influence in Schmidtford, and that it would dramatically increase their reputation if they could eliminate you. So I just, you guys have done me more than one favor over the past days, and this seems like something I could do to help you. So the best of luck to you.
Well, that explains a lot.
She will also spend the 20 minutes necessary to give everyone another 7 temporary hit points before she goes rushing off about her activities. So everybody gets back their 7 temporary hit points who lost them.
Nice.
Okay, so heading on to the clothiers, and true to her prediction, approaching us are a group of 6 guys wearing the livery of Fultus and carrying maces. And they look like they are intent on resolving the issue of the troublesome adventurers who seem to bring ruin into the town over and over again.
Do we ever make friends?
Nikki, welcome to our band of misfits here.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a sanctuary.
Sanctuary!
Well, unless you know the spell, I suppose.
So, intent are they?
So, are we really going to dance this dance, my friends? I am not in the mood, and I have my pistol out.
They know what a pistol is.
Probably not.
I would like to point out that I'm not starting it this time.
I'm not starting it. I'm trying to.
I say we just keep moving our direction. Whoever's got that invitation from the count, just hold it up. If they try to stop us, tell them get out of the way. We're here to meet with the count. If they got a problem with it, then we'll handle it.
You say, well, the problem with that is that you assume that secular authority is equivalent to the authority granted to us by the one true faith, and we don't recognize that. Right? We operate under the authority of a higher power than your Count Landis.
I don't see this higher power.
It is. Yeah, so that is one of the problems, right? So because of your activity, we're quite certain it's this gloominess and horrible weather and the events that have been occurring in and around you on a regular basis are omens that you are tainted by some sort of dark power and need to be purified of that.
I'd hate to
Seriously? You're blaming the weather on us?
Well, yeah, we know that in normal times, while a little bit of gloominess is necessary to replenish the water supply, that the light of Fultus should not be withheld for days on end the way that it has been since you guys have insinuated yourself in Schmidtford.
Hey,
I mean, and then... And we don't what? I'm sorry?
You don't think it could possibly be the vampires?
Well, it seems to us that whatever so we agree that there are evil forces at work, but that they seem to be swirling around you. Right? You are always at the focal point, whether it's undead or dragons or evil cultists, right?
And they're all always eliminated.
So
also, you guys are becoming that problem too if you guys don't be careful.
So Zell's gonna step forward and basically call upon the favor of the townsfolk that we've not called in to cash in for what, 6 games now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call in the favor of the townsfolk
so
to basically counter what's being stated, that each and every time that there's been an issue in the town, it's been before we've been there, and we've always risen to the occasion to deal with the situation to protect the townsfolk.
Okay, so you can make a persuasion check. There's whoever has the best persuasion check.
Can we
need that from the favor that the town owes us?
Yeah, the town is going to give you advantage on that, for sure.
I've got a 4.
Mine's 0.
It ain't gonna be me.
Yeah, I know.
I can give
I'll
guidance.
hoot nervously.
Alright, so advantage with guidance. Okay, let's do this.
Okay, let's see what the guidance roll is there.
20!
Sweet.
Hot damn.
Right, so the Fultons agree. All right, they've got their eye on you. They're watching you. We'll set this matter aside for a day or two.
For what, a rainy day?
But you need to get right. You need to get right with the faith. You need to do whatever is necessary to quit attracting these evil forces to you.
All they got to do is pay attention. They'll see we're not attracting anything. We keep getting called in to clean up the mess.
All right, so we get to the clothiers. We get ourselves some nice clothes. We should all be in noble robes now. Clothes worthy of appearing before a royal court.
I do tip the clothier a generous 5 gold piece tip.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, he's very happy with that. He gives you a nice little ring as a memento of that.
Pinky ring.
Not worth 5 gold pieces, but worth a couple of gold pieces.
No, just a memento. I'm fine with that.
Right, and as we are Right, so we proceed on towards the palace now, right? Is there anything you want to do before we head to the palace?
I was just going to ask, with
Okay.
that item you gave out, how many charges does it have to begin with?
5.
5.
5? Okay.
Yeah, it's noted there. Yeah.
My bad.
No, that's okay. Oh, let's get over here to the street. Off we go to the palace.
Hey, this alley looks familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite maps, yeah.
Whoa, everybody but the owl is gone.
He's that sneaky.
There he went.
There's everybody now.
He's on the rooftop. It's awesome. Aw.
He usually is.
And, where does it go to? This happens. So, looks like some sort of scaffolding was one of the buildings was under construction, and just by coincidence, it collapses on us as we are walking by. So I need a dexterity saving throw from everybody.
Alrighty.
Okay, so we got Bakvar and Tobias
concussed.
with concussions.
But no, I had a 4 to mine. +4 to that. For the save, for resistance. It's constant for my item.
Oh, okay. So Tobias is
Just hurting.
so just Bakvar. Where's Bakvar? Bakvar. All right. So Bakvar has a concussion. There we go. And then there's oh, I guess I need the damage. So it's 10 points or 5 points of bludgeoning damage if you pass, or if you fail the saving throw, it's 10. If you pass the saving throw, it is 5.
So you said if we have a passive wisdom of over 14, we get advantage, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
Anyone with a passive perception of 14 or better, or who cannot be surprised, has advantage on it.
Well,
Did we just get bloodied in our brand new freaking clothes?
Dirty. At least dusty. Yeah, at least dusty. Right. And then, as we are recovering from that, peeking over the edge of this corner are some archers. And they take a shot at Zell.
Nope.
Zell's a 20, right?
Uh-huh.
Wait, does Zell still have his plate mail on
Yep.
under these robes?
I ain't taking that plate mail off. I ain't dumb.
I wouldn't blame me.
We're getting
All right,
attacked by
so
everything.
Zell looks like we hit Zell once for 12. And then the last one. And then they all go running off across this rooftop. They shoot once at Zell each. There were 6 of them. And then they go running off across this rooftop.
Are we giving chase or whatever?
That's my question. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say, all we want to do is go see the count. Let's deal with these guys later.
Man.
You sure?
They have stormtrooper aim. I think we're okay.
So we're not going to chase them?
Guess not.
I'm not climbing that roof.
I
Yeah,
could
okay.
catch up to them, but
Well, do you guys want me to stealth my way up there and see if it's worth, or it could be a trap and I could come falling down to my death? I'll let my life be in your hands.
Let's just get Morgan and Bakvar healed up and make our way to the count.
Yeah, sounds like a better idea.
Okay.
I'm now stealthing as we go, though.
Do what?
I'm stealthing as we walk to the count.
How much is Morgan down by?
5. If anything hits me, I'm probably gonna go down anyway, so.
Can you just use a hit die to heal?
I haven't here.
There he goes.
Dude, come on! Where are
Can't
you?
use a hit die unless we're resting.
Plus, I already used it.
You have to complete it. Okay, so we go another few blocks, and they do it again. Only this time they block.
Didn't see that coming.
So 22 for 3.
Yep.
And then a crit for 10. Those will miss. Those will miss. Another crit for 11. And then those will miss. Yeah. Or wait, does a 17 miss, Bakbar?
I would say at this point I'm still carrying around my shield. Yo.
Okay. Right. And then they go running off across the roof again.
Alright. I'm not happy. I hand Bakbar a potion. If he needs one.
Probably won't survive another volley of arrows, so that would be great.
Here, take 2 potions. That was a lot of damage you took. And screw it. I'm gonna climb up the roof and see what's going on.
So I think.
Fine.
Okay. So we feed him a couple of potions, and then as you get up on the 6 archers dropping down off the other side of the... Looks like they may be done at that point.
I'm gonna shout down. They're down. They jumped down the next alley,
I'm taking off.
and I'm gonna run across the roof as stealthily as I can with the 29, and see if I can see where they're going.
2 people are running. I guess
Okay.
I joined it.
Might as well go.
Yep. They shot first twice.
Han shot first.
They did. Okay, so are we going up on the roof, or are we going to go around to try and catch them on the ground where they dropped into the alley on the other side of the...
I'm in
I can
chain.
go around.
I'm going.
I have 45 movement.
Seems
I'm
like
gonna
we could flank them.
I'm gonna go on the ground.
Go
Yeah, I
around.
think the only one on the roof is me.
I don't know thing! Oh my god, yo, I'm holding this.
The only
baby.
one on the roof,
I'm holding this baby.
the only one on the roof is the owl.
Jedediah.
Actually,
Is that right?
I'll go.
Jedediah.
Jedediah is not.
We're alright.
Okay. And everybody
I'll
else
get
is coming running down here too. Oh, Jin's up on the roof as well. All right.
I'd like to, as the owl, I'd like to go on a roof adjacent to that roof.
I will also. I have higher movement, so I'll stay ahead of Jedediah so he can maintain his stealth so they don't notice him.
I'm not really worried about that.
Oh, okay. Then I'll stick close.
There we go. Okay, so at about that point, so we've recognized some of these. from when they attacked us in the common room at the end of the last session. These are more of the vampire spawn. And they come out of the buildings at that point and are going to attack us.
Oh, damn. Yikes.
I'm missing one. Yeah. There should be 6 of them. There we go.
Oh, and I'm not in it all of it. There we go.
Okay. All right. So I guess at that point, Jedediah, with some hissing coming from through these cracked doors and windows, and know that something is afoot down there.
Well, would I know that that's the sign of the vampire spawn? Would I recognize that from our last encounter?
I think so. Yeah.
And then I'm going to shout down to the party and say, I think the vampires are here. And I'm going to take my action to swap out the bullets in my pistol for the holy bullets. Or the blessed bullets.
Okay. And Bakvar.
How tall are these buildings?
About 12 to 15 feet is the roof on each one of them.
Think I'd be able to climb up to the top right one from me?
Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, they're pretty easy to climb. They're just normal. They're not fortresses or anything.
Oh, you got one too.
Okay.
Right, break it
A
up.
little bit annoyed. I'm gonna climb up the,
Oh, we're gonna do 2 at the same time?
like dashing the whole way, climb up the right one here, and charge at this guy. Straight line.
Where's your angle?
With
She's
my
actually
sword.
inside.
Oh, they're inside. They're not on top.
When you see
Yeah.
yourself, are you?
Yeah, no, they're not on top. They're inside these buildings. They
Okay,
are
which one would we
peeking
be able to
through
see?
the.
Alright, let's go.
Would I be able to see any?
Well, at that point, you would know. They all have the doors cracked, right? And the
Okay.
windows open so that they can see you.
Okay.
And they are making nasty hissing sounds at that point, too.
I guess then I'll just use my +1 shield blessing and shield of faith on myself to bring my
Okay.
AC to 22.
It's still daytime, right?
Yeah, it is daytime. Correct.
And I will just stand here waiting for them to do something.
Okay. It is Jin's turn.
Okay, do I know where the closest one to me is? Like, can I see it?
Yeah, they have the doors and windows cracked so that they can see you at this point, and you can see them back. So yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my movement to get down here. I can get there. And I am going to, if I grapple him, can I use my move honey to bring this vampire outside?
Yeah, you can drag someone moving at half speed.
Okay, I'm not very strong, but I'm gonna try this. What would I roll to grapple it?
It's an athletics check.
Okay. You know, no, I'm gonna attack it with my spear instead. I
Okay.
think it's randomly, right?
Say that again, I'm sorry?
I push open doors
Yeah, you
like
can
right there in
make-
front of me, right?
Correct. Mhm. Yeah. 15 hits.
And I'm gonna flurry of blows it.
Okay. Looks like it took about half damage. Spear.
Even from the spear, it took half damage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then a 10 will miss.
Even though it was silver.
Yeah, silver doesn't seem to matter to these folks.
And that was the point of getting the silver. Oh well.
Well, silver works against a lot of creatures. Were
werewolves.
creatures and other shapes. Then a 20 will hit. Yeah. Again, for half damage. Anything else from...
No. Strong guys. I just yelled here. Strong people, drag them out.
Zell's turn.
From where I'm at, which ones can I see?
Well, they're all looking... They've all opened the windows and doors enough so you could see the doors and windows that are ajar.
Alright, so, this one right there, I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at.
Okay. 12 will miss.
Bummer. Well, in that case, okay, so that's fun.
Okay.
Guided. No, I'm not done. I'm not done yet. Guided Strike.
Oh, you're not done. Oh, sorry.
What?
Isn't that your ability, your divinity thing?
I'm only
for
a level
being a
1.
war priest.
Level
I
1
got
cleric.
Next level is 9.
Yeah. Alright, so in that case, I am going to go ahead and go over there. And, as a bonus action, try to hit him. $18 hit.
And how is that? From your war priest? Yeah, that hits.
So probably half damage from that. I'm guessing.
Is it magical in some way, or?
My greatsword is not.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it takes half damage then.
Bummer. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna hold off right there. I don't wanna blow my load too soon.
Okay, it is Tobias's turn.
You skip Morgan.
Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped Morgan. Yeah. So it's Morgan's turn.
Yeah, sorry, my computer. I'm gonna run to the door, open it up, and attack the guy.
Uh, 10 will miss.
And that's all.
Okay. Now it's Tobias' turn.
I'm gonna move and do my turn undead thing. So it's just a wisdom save for all of them. They should all be within 30 feet of there.
Let's see. There's your 30-foot aura.
Sweet.
You want to adjust yourself. Can you see
Looks
that?
like you're missing the one.
That's all of them, right? There's just 5.
6.
6. 6. This one is not in it. Fine.
Oh, I couldn't see that one. My bad. Is that enough of
Okay.
him?
Yeah, that's enough of him. It's just got to be half. All right, so it's a wisdom saving throw from all of them.
Yes, sir.
And what is the DC?
I believe it's 13.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. They rolled a little better this time.
Yeah,
Right.
they're ready for it.
Wow. None of them failed.
Sweet.
Father.
Anything else from Tobias?
That's it.
Okay. Well,
Kylie!
this one will come out and it will attack. It'll attack the owl. If the unarmed strike hits, it's going to grapple you and then try to bite you. An 18 to hit the owl.
Kylie,
What's up?
Yeah.
you left the puppy down.
Okay, so you're grappled. The escape DC is 12. And then the bite is going to crit. So
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
that's actually going to be 8 piercing and 4 necrotic. And the 4 necrotic reduces your permanent hit point total by that amount. And we are grappled at that point. This one is grappling the owl.
Okay.
Alright, so this one is going to do the same thing against his Jin. So Jin is grappled, and then does a 14 hit Jin.
It does not.
Okay. This one is going to do this. Try to do the same thing as Zell. 16 misses Zell though, and this one will move out and try to do the same thing against Zell. 9 will miss Zell. And this one is going to try to do the same thing against 10 will miss Morgan though. And it is the owl's turn.
Can you roll for the owl's DC to break the grapple?
I can't. What is your acrobatics mod?
Well, hold on, I'll do it.
Okay. Right, so the owl is no longer grappled.
I'm going to disengage. Oh wait, can I attack? Or is that
No, that is an action.
that is an
Yeah.
action?
That is an action. Yeah.
I will disengage and move back and try to hide behind my buddies, from that guy at least.
Okay. So this one is going to climb through the and it's just going to attack and bite Jin. We got an 18 to hit Jin for 2 points of bludgeoning. And then a 7 will miss. It is Jedediah's turn.
All right. What do I want to do? I don't know why. Is this one in the alley where it's visible?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm going to take a shot at it, burning a grip point to gain advantage. Shooting at it with the blessed bullets.
Uh, 13 will hit.
And then do I roll anything for the blessing, or does it just add? Or does it not do anything?
The blessing will affect these guys. The blessed bullets don't make them magical. So that they still take half damage from it.
So the blessing doesn't add any like radiance damage or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
It would if they were affected by holy water, it would have the whatever the effect is from holy water. But,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Then I'm gonna duck behind the edge of the roof and hide again.
Isn't the vampire
okay.
on the island in sunlight?
No, it is extremely overcast. There is no direct sunlight today. It is Bokvar's turn.
I think I'm going to move. The one grappling Jin, would I be able to attack him through like the window while he's being grappled?
Well, you could attack around that corner. Yeah, he would have Comet, which would be 2 to his AC, but you could attack him.
If I walked up to here, tried swinging at him through.
You would provoke from this one as you move past it. But you wouldn't have cover from there.
Or if I stayed from here, he'd have cover, right?
Right.
I think that's fine. I'll attack from here with my sword.
Okay. That's going to hit, yeah.
For 6. And that's it.
Okay. It is Jin's turn.
So I'm stuck with him, right?
Right, your speed is reduced to 0. That's the only effect of being grappled. And plus they can use a bite attack against someone.
Okay, is it an action to try to release myself?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am going to just attack him then.
Okay. That will hit.
And I will flurry of blows him.
That will hit as well. And that will miss.
Is he bloodied or anything?
He is not bloodied. He actually healed up completely on his turn from the damage you dealt to him last turn.
Oh, that makes me feel good.
So anything else from Jin?
I wish I would have known he healed. I would have gone out of there, but okay, no, that's good. I can't really do
Oh,
anything.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Right. These guys have some regeneration that kicks at the beginning of their turn. It is Zell's turn.
I'm going to go ahead and This is fun. I've got 2 just to myself, huh? And casting Divine Favor isn't going to proc them to hit me, is it?
No.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and cast that as my bonus action. And I'm going to hit the one that I hit earlier, which he's still behind the door over there. 11 does not hit, does it?
No, we're 13.
Yeah, that's gonna be what I can do, unfortunately.
Action search?
Yeah. Meh.
I don't know. Alright, Morgan's turn. You with us, Nikki?
Sorry, my bad. Going to attack the guy in front of me again.
For 13 to hit these guys.
Okay, so I'm gonna
That hits.
run. So 11 damage.
Okay. Anything else from Morgan?
Nope.
It is Tobias's turn.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna attack this one right in front of me.
That hits.
That is all.
Okay. Alright, so the one right in front of Tobias, he heals up. Doesn't have any visible damage now. It is going to attack Tobias. 18 misses Tobias, right? Tobias is a 20.
Yes.
This one is going to unarmed strike and try to bite Jin. Alright, so I think those both miss.
I certainly hope so.
She also heals up most of the damage she's taken. Alright, so this one is going to attack Zell. 16 misses Zell. This one's going to do the same thing. 17 still misses Zell, I believe, right? Arm class 20 is what they're looking for?
18 at the moment.
Oh, 18. Okay. This one, Morgan. 22 will grab Morgan. And then a 20 to bite for 5 piercing and then 6 necrotic.
I'm unconscious.
Actually, Morgan is actually dead. Yes. If the necrotic damage reduces you to 0, you are dead immediately.
No.
Wait,
It
he's
is the
dead,
owl's
dead?
turn. Yeah, you see the power of death wash across Morgan as the vampire spawn sinks her fangs into his neck.
Much for that.
And it is the owl's turn. We should have a Revivify scroll around, right?
Yeah, I think we've got 1 or 2 left.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see that that Zell is being attacked from both sides, so I'm gonna take a shot at the one behind him.
16 hits.
Does that get a sneak attack?
Yes.
Yes. Dell's there.
Awesome.
Anything else from the owl?
No. That's all I can do right now.
Okay, this one is going to try to grab and bite Bakvar. A 20 is not good enough, right? They need a 20 right at the moment.
22.
Okay. Jedediah's turn.
All right, the one that just tried to bite Bakvar, I'm taking a shot at.
Okay.
For 13.
So 13. Okay. Anything else from Jedediah?
Gonna hide back again.
Okay, it is Bakvar's turn.
I'm going to use my action to use my channel divinity and use sacred weapon so that my weapon is it's glowing, but it's also considered magical.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
That is an action.
Say again?
That's an action.
Oh. Okay. Anything else from Bakvar?
Yeah, I think that's good for now.
Okay, Jen's turn.
Okay. Best of my knowledge, these things aren't resistant to poison, so I'm going to use my silvered spear and I'm going to dip it in one of the poisons from the thieves.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be good.
DC 11 Constitution, or he takes 3d6, which might be 6d6 on a crit, right?
No, because there's a saving throw associated with double crit.
All right.
Let's see. He makes the saving throw, though.
Well, I'll just punch him.
He still takes 10. And then the punch. 11 will miss.
That's getting annoying. I can't do much, so that's it.
Zell's turn.
We're going to try to repeat. Really? No, that's going to be... We're spending a bonus action to try to hit. Hey, there we go. And so...
Which one are we hitting?
That one. So that one gets hit.
Okay.
This one is getting sweeping blowed. So, there's 14 plus 1 radiant. And then 6 plus 1 radiant.
Okay. When you hit them with that radiant damage, they seem to
They seem to what?
recoil noticeably. Like that seems to be exceedingly painful to them.
Ooh, shiny. I am going to action surge. And rinse and repeat. Just kidding.
Okay, Morgan is down. Tobias.
I am going to try and run that scroll. The spell is a touch spell, so does that mean the scroll's the same way for Revivify?
Correct.
So if I run down there, this one's going to hit me. All right, I'm gonna run down there and try and use the scroll on Morgan.
Okay, she's going to try to grab you, but she is unable to. Okay, then we need a DC 13 Wisdom check from you.
From me or Morgan?
From you. it's not a spell you could normally cast at this level, so you have to make a caster. So you activate the spell, and Morgan, you are back awake.
I'm gonna if I can still bonus action off that, I'm gonna try and healing word him.
Okay.
Some more.
One good thing about having no health is that when you get healed up to full.
Anything else from Tobias?
That's all I got.
Okay. Well, this one's going to come down and try to grab and bite Tobias. 18 misses Tobias, right? This one is going to try to bite Jen. 16 to hit Jen for 6 points of bludgeoning, and then the bite misses. Right, so at the beginning of this one's hit points, or the damage, right? She does manage to shake off the effect of the radiant damage so she's not recoiling from the radiant damage, but she doesn't none of her wounds actually heal up. And then she's going to a 20 to grab Zell. And then a 17 will miss him on the bite.
Alright, so counter... Okay. So it's actually trying to grab me?
Right. Yeah, she instead of doing damage, she grapples.
Nah.
And then she tries... Because they can't bite you unless you're grappled.
Okay.
So are you going to do something to keep her from grabbing you?
Is that not a counter athletics or?
Well, no, I thought maybe you had some way to boost your armor class or something that would keep her from succeeding on a 20 to hit you.
Oh no!
All right, so this one. Right, so then this one, the same thing. The scorch marks from the radiant damage goes away, but she doesn't actually recover any of her wound damage. And then she's going to unarmed strike for 16 and a bite. 6 will both miss. This one's going to move over here and bias. He's going to miss both times. It is the owl's turn.
The owl's going to take another shot at the wounded one.
Okay.
Ugh.
Anything else from the owl?
Can I climb up to the roof next to Jedediah?
Yes, you can.
All right. Then I'll position myself at the corner so I can keep an eye on the scene. And
Jedediah's turn. Oh, I'm sorry.
Anything
else from the owl?
Hide behind?
Yeah. You could hide up here on the roof, a few inches back where they can't see you. It is Jedediah's turn.
All right, what am I going to do? All right. There are 2 bloodied near Zell, correct?
Correct.
I don't like that they keep healing, so did the 23 that I rolled for stealth make me stealth for the one next to Zell that I can see?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to take a shot. I like a crit.
Nice.
$30 damage.
Okay. 30 damage. Alright, so that one collapses and dies. Power of undeath fades from her, and she appears to be just a normal dead commoner at that point. Anything else from Jedediah?
Gonna scream, got one, and then hide.
Bakvar's turn.
I'm going to swing at this one above me. Maybe not. And that is it.
Jin's turn.
Okay, I have another poison. This one's a bit different. Same Constitution saving throw, but instead, when they if they fail, they go unconscious.
Will it tag it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But a 12 will miss, but the poison will still be on your.
Okay. Well, I don't really have much of a bonus action except to punch, so give me one more punch here. No, I won't.
Hey, Morgan, you are back amongst the living.
I think you skipped me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay,
did.
so I did skip. Yeah, I skipped Zell for sure.
Really? No, a bonus action. Fuck! Oh my god, that is stupid.
Okay, now it is Morgan's turn. Now 13 is exactly what you need to hit these guys. Okay, anything else from Morgan?
Nope.
Okay, Tobias's turn.
The one directly above me, I'm gonna hit with his Sacred Flame, so just need a DC 13 Dex save. Oh, come on.
At least it doesn't heal. Probably.
I gotta hit it first.
Okay, so it seems to wince from that radiant damage. And it does not heal. That 1 point of damage remains there, but it does shake off the effect of the radiance. Then it's going to attack Tobias. 19 will miss Tobias, though. This one will attack Jin again. An 8 will miss, but then we got a 3 total. One of that will reduce your permanent hit total, or your maximum hit point total. This one now does regain points. It's no longer bloodied. And it is going to attack Zell. But 14 and 15 both miss. I guess this one will attack Tobias. Seeing that he's the one that can deal radiant. Will miss. This is the owl's turn.
The owl's gonna lean over and take a shot at this guy behind Tobias.
Hits, yeah.
Then I duck back down and stealth.
Okay. This one's going to try to grab, and then Bakvar. 21 to grab Bakvar.
No.
I'm glad you're
Then it is Jedediah's turn.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go back to shooting the one next to Bakvar that keeps trying to hit him. Did the 20 that I rolled for stealth give me advantage?
Yes, it did.
Perfect.
Both of those hit. So 20. Would be 2. All right. Anything else from Jedediah?
Gonna stealth again.
Okay, Bokvar's turn.
Yes, we had the one ahead of me again. No, we're just gonna like trade misses.
Jin's turn.
I'm gonna try to knock this thing out.
That hits.
So it takes 5, and it needs a 13 DC con.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it goes.
So let go of me, right?
In the grapple. Yeah.
Alright, and now that I have movement, even if I provoke an attack of opportunity, I'm going to run this way.
Okay. A 13 misses you, right?
Yep. And I am going to take a... No, that'll end my turn.
Okay, Zell's turn.
We're gonna try this again. I wish I had advantage right now. However, in this instance... oh, good, I have 3 left. So I'm going to expend a superiority die to do menacing attack. So it needs a 14 wisdom save. And let's see, it's going to take 11, 17, 18, 19 points. 2 of which is radiant.
Yeah, so it is going to go down. Again, it turns back into just a Schmidtford village.
Sweet, so I'm going to... because I still have move. Gonna go over here. Actually, hold on. Not quite. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go right here. And I'll use the bonus action from dropping the one up there to hit this one.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Morgan's turn.
Okay, I'm going to attack the one with me again.
That will hit.
For 14.
Okay. Now, why did you take damage from that?
The rend, it does damage to me as well.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but once per turn, if it reduces me below 0, I go to 1 instead. And since everything one-shots me, I might as well.
Tobias' turn.
Alright, I'm gonna hit that same one that he just hit.
The one above you or the one...
No, the same one that to the left of me.
Okay.
God. I just seen it save. So.
Alright, so it takes 2 points of radiant damage. Anything else from Tobias?
Nah, that's it.
Okay, this one is going to try to bite. It does not. It does heal up. This one is unconscious. This one does not heal up. Does the effect of the radiant. It is going to try to grab and bite Tobias. 20 to grab Tobias.
Yeah, 20 hits.
Okay. So Tobias is grappled at that point. The owl's turn.
The owl will take a shot at the one that grappled Tobias, which is, I guess, this guy over here.
Yep. That will hit. Yeah. For 19 total. That one is bloodied now.
Would that release him? Would that release Tobias?
No.
I'll go back to hiding.
Okay. Alright, so this one's going to... 20 does not grab Bakvar. Jedediah's turn.
Alright, gonna rinse and repeat. 17 give 12.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That will hit. Alright, that one is bloodied now.
What is your malfunction?
My malfunction.
Third time's a charm,
I
maybe?
got like 2 hours of sleep last night.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you going to bed?
Yeah, that'll hit.
No, I'm waiting on my clothes to dry, and then I'm going to take a shower, which actually I'm going to take one right now because Dad needs to take one. But then I'm going to go put my clothes on.
And your sword is magic now,
What are
right?
you on?
Yes, it is.
My medication.
Okay.
Oh.
That is all.
Jin's turn.
Okay, so since that one's bloodied, I'm going after it.
A 12 miss.
Okay, I'm gonna punch it.
$22 will hit. Okay. Anything else from Jin?
No, that should do.
Okay, Zell's turn.
I'm gonna move right there so I can swing at this guy. This beautiful, lovely creature that hates radiant damage. Hey, look at that, a 15. So, because that one's getting hit, I'm going to sweeping blow to the one above Tobias. So, let me expend a superiority die. Let's see, number one's taking 13 and 2 radiant. The other one is taking... Oh, wow, this is going to be even better then. The second one from sweeping blow takes 3 plus 1 radiant. And because I dropped that one, I'm going to use bonus action to hit this one again. Ha ha! Just kidding. I can't follow through.
Okay, Morgan's turn.
I wish I can do my halfway reroll.
Do you think I could attack this guy from where I'm at now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack him. And
Oh, that's gonna hit.
for 10. Then I go down to 0 and then back up to 1.
Okay. Tobias's
Ran
turn.
like 50 feet and it was worth it.
I'm just gonna do a sacred flame on that one in front of us.
Neighbors, van door was wide open.
Wow.
So Tristan was leaving to go to the skate park. So I guess he stopped by their house, knocked on the door, let them know.
What's the
So he
DC?
answered the
It was
door.
13, so he's good.
I'm like right in front of their mailbox.
Okay.
That's
And,
all.
Tristan's like, hey,
Alright, so I guess this one is going to switch to
what are you doing, Vinny?
Zell.
No! And then I go sprinting off and steal
Little
it.
Miss Zell.
Because he left it running.
That one is unconscious. It is the owl's turn.
And couldn't get to it quick enough. Straight up
Decisions.
popped in, slammed the door, and as he went
So
to grab the
far,
hammer,
as I think I see one bloody guy that's being
great.
overpowered by
Oh,
3
yeah.
of my
he was serious.
friends, companions, and the other one is bloodied by Jin, and one I can't see is
Should,
sleeping somewhere or hiding somewhere.
Right.
All
That's
right,
unconscious.
Should
Yeah.
get that recorded.
I'm gonna take a
This
shot.
one is inside the building.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at this guy.
Okay.
Damn. I know, right?
That's
You should
20
hear me
hit.
at work.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to go down.
And I'm gonna scream hoo hoo and go back to hiding, which I'm well.
And it is
anyway, so.
Jedediah's turn.
All right. I guess I'm going to roll over to the side of the ledge here. And take a shot at the bloodied one.
Crit. Yeah. So bullet to the head. That one is down. Back into a Schmidtford villager.
Missed.
All right.
Sorry.
We got one that will be unconscious.
So, I'm gonna use my rope of entanglement to tie it up, and then drag it out to the water fountain. Not in it, but to it.
Okay.
Kinky.
We want to interrogate this thing, or do we just want to kill it?
Well, last I checked, vampires aren't a good idea, and these things have yet to talk.
Well, we haven't tried, but we could threaten it with this water here.
Maybe we could give it to those psychos in the order of Fultus, and they'll get off
Ooh,
our
that's
backs.
That's a good idea. Can I see any of those psychos spying on us?
You can find them. Yeah.
Do we want to interrogate this thing, or do we want to turn them over to the psychos?
Another,
We should go find his master.
another idea. The rope of entanglement, good call. I do have the iron bands of binding. We can hold it in some iron instead of just a rope. I don't know if you guys would rather a more secure lockup.
Your guys' call. We will put it to a boat.
That don't matter to me.
That way we're good. We'll have the iron bands as a backup.
No, I prefer the iron bands. That way they don't get destroyed. But what do we do with this thing in the meantime?
I think the cultists would be a wise idea and say, you can interrogate this thing.
Consciousness is a universe observing itself.
Okay, we'll do that. Let's bring it to some cultist.
Okay, so as we are heading back towards the Fultons, the lone woman approaches us, and she says, so we've been dancing around each other for a while now. I guess it's time that we should have a talk about things. It's like, I'm Cynthia. You've got one of my minions in your possession. You know, I thought that I could just push you guys out of Schmidtford, but it seems like you are more determined than I expected. And, you know, I guess I could deal with you myself, but maybe we can reach some sort of an understanding.
I say go gadget and throw the iron bands of binding at her.
Oh my god! Diplomacy, do you have any?
Not with vampires. I'm tired. I can work on it if the DM allows it, but I figured if she's...
I think it's a great idea.
All right, so we're not going to negotiate with Cynthia. We're just going to throw the iron bands around her.
If the iron bands work, then we can negotiate and she can't do anything. That's my thought process.
Well, whenever you take out the iron bands, that's going to put us into it.
All right, I'll let the group decide. I'm full force for it.
Your guys' call.
She seemed pretty hostile in the past.
But she's been trying to get us out of Schmidtford.
Yeah, she says, you know, you should be flattered by that, right? It means, I mean, I didn't go to that big of an effort to neutralize the Fultons, right? I don't really consider them to be a problem, right? The fact that I have worked so hard to dissuade you, to try and convince you to leave Schmidtford and get out of my life, that should be an indication of respect for you, right?
Yeah, I mean, we get it.
You should take that as a compliment.
Like, where are we at? She wants to talk, but, I mean, we're not going to leave. It doesn't sound like she's going to leave, so.
She says, I don't really have, I can't really, there's just really no other place for me to go.
Do we know?
I have gone as far.
Say that again, I'm sorry. Can we see any minions around her hidden or anything, or is it just by herself?
She appears to be just by herself.
So if I make like a perception check, I won't see anything?
There's nothing visible, no.
Why can't you
if she has
leave
anyone with her, they're
Schmidtford?
not doing it. There's just no safe place for me to go. Wherever I were to relocate to outside of this area, I mean, I could go to Leech, of course, but
what's your opinion of the drow?
I don't really have an opinion of the drow.
See, the problem is we're supposed to feel sorry for you, but you just turned all these townsfolk into vampire minions.
Right, I've given them immortal life. Yeah. I have bestowed them a very great gift. Who would
Were they willing?
I just presumed they were. They didn't seem to fight that hard.
That hard?
I mean, obviously they're going to put up some token resistance because it's expected, but really, you know, I could tell that they were complicit, even though they didn't verbalize it explicitly.
So, let me ask, what is your intention here in Schmidtford? And as I ask that, I'm going to activate the detect thoughts.
Yeah, so I was brought into vampirism without my consent. I was attacked and became a vampire because of a far more powerful figure than myself, and I was subjected to some magical experimentation. There's a movement within the enclave of vampires, the vampire subculture, to try and evolve, rid themselves of certain weaknesses that have plagued them forever. And so a part of that was that it and I don't know if it was intended or not, probably not, but it freed me from the mental binding, the feudal obligation that I had to the one who created me, and instilled in me a level of free will that I don't think was anticipated. And I don't think, well, there's no thing about it. They won't allow that to go unchecked. The fact that I'm able to act independently without consideration for the vampire that created me originally is a situation that they simply can't tolerate. So I've gone as far as I could go to the edge of civilization to try and avoid that vampire cabal. And that's how I wound up here. And I really have no other place to go other than, like I say, I could go to Lich or.
Well, so the reason I ask your opinion of the Drow is because they have a safe haven of sorts, specifically the female population. We've had dealings with them in the past, and they were pushed out by the male faction somehow. They were basically forced out. So they may be able to provide you safe haven. And they do live in a cavern structure that, at the very least, you would not be in direct sunlight if that is an issue. I don't know what causes you issues or not.
Well, yeah, the Drow do have an affinity for darkness. Their reaction to sunlight is not as severe as vampires, but yeah, that could be a resolution. There still is the issue of my sustenance. I am required to feed on the blood of the living. I don't have to create vampire spawn. I'm willing to forgo the companionship, but I do need the legitimate right to extract nourishment from the population.
Can you do it from like a cow, or do you need humans?
It has to be a sentient creature.
But you don't have to kill them just to feed.
No, I don't have to kill them. No.
I don't think that would be an issue. I mean, if there's not bodies piling up and all you need is sanctuary somewhere, I don't see where that would be unagreeable.
As long as you found someone that would agree to that situation, I would imagine. Which, within the Drow reclamation, I'm willing to bet 10 gold pieces that there are easily at least a few within that populace that would not mind.
Well, for the protection of vampire offers them too. It's a win-win.
I'm sure they're willing to feed you if you don't kill them.
Like I say, that would be a reasonable situation for me. That would solve my problems if I could. I don't know that me just showing up with this Drow enclave and without some sort of a bona fides would be a good idea.
I myself will actually escort you.
Yeah, we can all go after we meet the count.
Well, there's a few of us that are from the original group that the Drow are familiar with. I don't imagine all of us going would be in the best interest. At least, well, they could probably travel with us, but going into the populace would probably not be a good idea.
How far away is it?
It's wherever we set up the cavern for them. Let me look.
Yeah, it's only about a half a day each way.
Yeah, it's where we dealt with the cult of Caius at first.
Because I'm wondering if you guys did that, if we handled the count and we could knock out both things at once.
Well, I figure we just take one at a time. She can afford to
confession. Yeah, I have a confession about the count there. That really is a forgery that I engineered. I needed you in predictable locations throughout the day, and so I was the one who engineered getting you that message. Natron really doesn't know anything about that message, right? I needed to know where you were going to be over the course of the day so that I could plan my
ambush us.
Yes.
Well.
But you do get some nice clothes.
How about this?
You do get some nice.
And then you bloodied them and ruined them.
Until the wall fell on us.
Yeah.
How about we'll escort you, but you just gotta wear these bindings so we know you don't jump us.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I doubt she's gonna do that.
Yeah, no. That's
I can't put myself in that level of vulnerability there.
While I disagree with the method that she utilized, I don't think that I can agree to that situation. As an offering of well-being around the situation to try to avoid negative impacts, because she was trying to find a solution where she could live in peace, more or less, offering her an alternative to this location because we've already got issues with the Inquisition because of her actions indirectly. Having her move elsewhere would be more beneficial.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
But I don't think putting her in the bindings is gonna work for her.
Yeah, it would just be a no-go. There's no way she'd go for that.
Fine.
No, she wouldn't put herself in a position.
So, and as a side note, nothing against you in the party, but I myself am offering to protect her, to make sure that she gets to where we're saying she could potentially live as a safe haven, because we don't have a guarantee. We have to basically confer with the Drow Reclamation, and to some extent they owe us a favor for that, but it's up to them ultimately if they're going to agree with that situation.
Yeah, I do think we all should travel though, because we don't know how many more of her minions are out there, how many
I would imagine
might be.
I would imagine her minions would listen to her command.
Yeah.
Unless they're just wild. I'm sure if she talked to them, they would, but if they just show up and jump us.
I turned to Cynthia to ask her about any further minions, and if there are any more, if she will hold them off.
Yes. Yeah, she has two other spawn that she will, but she's in constant telepathy with them, so she can prevent them from engaging in any sort of violent behavior.
Okay.
Good enough.
So we're just gonna drop her off?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna travel to said cavern.
Okay, so off we go. And you were right. Yeah, I had not even considered the Drow, but yeah, they would be glad to adopt a vampire into their midst.
I'm using old info. It helps to take notes.
Where is this at?
If you pull up the where we started over in Lichport, didn't we?
Yeah, because I think my first session was right after you guys messed with Drow, because I think we got attacked by city guard or something.
Yeah, we did. So the first session, I want to say it's in Lichport. It may have been one of the cities nearby, but there was that church that sent us to go retrieve the priest, and we ended up tracking him from the graveyard outside the church along the coast, I want to say, and we got ambushed by plant vines, and then we had the disease encounter, and then we found orcs or no, we found the cave system we found. There were the 3 zombies. Because there was only 4 of us that session. There was the 3 zombies, and then we went north in the cavern. There was the 3 orcs, and then we went through to where the priest was being held, and took out the dude of Caius, the first one that we encountered.
Chestnut, that was her name. I found her. Yeah, Chestnut was the drow in charge. So yeah, Chestnut is extremely happy to have a vampire in their midst. Yeah, so they will get. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if at least one of the drow decides that they would like to become a vampire themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
There you go.
I think that's a terrible idea.
Role playing to the max.
And along those lines, this is a vampire prestige class that would be open to any of the characters now, because of the exposure, especially Morgan having actually died to a vampire. Right? But everyone has been exposed to a dread curse by her at this point. Last session, she laid down a curse against us all. So. All right. With that,
the prerequisites.
Oh, you don't have the ability score prerequisites?
No, I am the opposite of this thing.
Ooh, yeah, I can't do it either. Shit, that charisma.
I don't know if Bakbar thinks it's tempting.
No, you don't have to do it immediately. You can.
I hate it, but my character is probably tempted.
Right. There. Oh, then we have the dire wolf hides. Those will be worth 100 gold pieces apiece.
Alrighty, notating that.
So 400 gold for that.
Yeah. Yep. And then we need XP. So.
Just a side question.
Yes.
Do I happen to get inspiration for that one?
Yeah. You should have inspiration for that.
Sweet.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So the dire wolves, we had 6 of them. Okay. I think that actually takes.
I got 1150. Oh wait, we have 7 people now.
There's 7 of us.
Yeah. I think 900 takes Morgan to 3rd level, right?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah, 900.
Welcome to level 3.
I guess dying is a very significant event, XP wise.
What is
Oh yes! Level 5, baby.
How many experience to 4th?
Well, you need 27.
I guess I have a while to go.
All right, so everyone understood what was going on. Cynthia was trying to get rid of you. She engineered this forgery to get you into predictable locations so that she could spring these ambushes, these 2 big ambushes. Was that clear? I think that was clear at the end, right?
Yeah. So what I gathered is she was just basically trying to ensure her safety, since our group is basically a big player in the area, if you will.
That's right. Then that's the other thing. So we understand that she is not a typical vampire, that she is like a renegade vampire who is broken away from a larger vampire sect, right?
Only reason I went through that effort.
By the way, how tough would she have been if we actually fought her?
I can...
I don't know, that depends on how much radiant damage we can throw.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I had 2 spell slots left.
Yeah, I had 1. And not including, like, the cantrips.
I think 6v1 we would have done more damage than she could have healed. Or 7v1.
I don't know, we had a level 1 that she could have turned, and we hadn't even hit a short rest yet.
Here, I'll show you what her stat block looks like.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that would have been close.
Here's what she looks like.
I'm now immune to disease.
You what?
You know, in most campaigns, being immune to diseases, but it is a big deal.
Yeah, and here
It
it's
is a big deal.
friggin' amazing.
Especially if you're in the woods.
Or in the middle of a town.
Naturally adapted to hot and cold climates.
Yeah, I couldn't even begin to tell you how many times we've been ambushed in that stupid square.
Every session.
Yeah, no, all but 2.
Well, I can make up a different park map if you're tired of looking.
Oh no, it's just hilarious. Like for those of that are like,
when it pops up, we know shit's about to go down.
Yeah.
Yup. I was just tempted to try to use the water fountain to kill the vampires.
Yeah.
Next level, I hit level 5.
Wow.
Next game.
Yeah, that.
Next game.
I think that would have been a close battle, actually. Looking at all the stuff, because not everyone has resistance to everything, and if she hits, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, she hits hard. Yeah, there's one thing to note about her stat block too, is she is she has radiant absorption.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
You just love giving people with that shouldn't have radiant absorption, radiant absorption.
So my character would have thrown a guiding bolt, and that would have been bad.
It's like a Charmander that heals with water.
That is the thing that their experimentation bestowed upon her. That was the primary thing that they were looking for. They were trying to create a vampire that had radiant absorption, but it also in the act of the experiment, it broke the chains, the mental chains that bound her to the vampire that created her. So, but that was the point of the experiments, was to get her to become a day walker.
Blade?
Yeah. She's kind of inspired by Blade.
I have exploding dice.
Yeah, that Misty escape too. Like, no joke. I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah. That's the reason she wasn't afraid. That's the reason she wasn't afraid to expose herself to you. If you kill her, she has her coffin well hidden that she'll return to. So.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I am actually pretty glad that we did the other non-combative round.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, especially. Well, I mean, you saw how much trouble we had with the initiates.
Yeah, no, those ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that
the regeneration was the hard part. Once you figured out the radiant damage, prevented the regeneration, and things kind of fell into place.
Well, right, but that's the problem is we, you know, as our characters, until someone hit her with radiant damage, we would have assumed that, oh, that's going to do massive, ridiculous amounts of damage. No, not in this case. That would have been pretty on the spot to find out.
Okay, so then let's talk about recommendations. I kind of like the way this rolled out there. It was a little short, but I think I definitely don't think that there's room for more combat.
No, not in that one. No.
Yeah, because I mean, this is the first time in a while I've been basically tapped.
But I do think there might be some room in there for a nice roll. Maybe something with the between the cult and the Order of the Fulton, instead of just the brief mention there. So, yeah, but because at time-wise it ran short, and I think that there's room in there for if anyone has any ideas for extending that.
Well, I think any rogue character, if they're playing their character more of a, I guess, a charisma or intelligence base, they're probably that messenger. They may end up trying to like sense motive or something along those lines.
All right, so yes. Well, here's the story behind the messenger. So Natron is the staff of the count, right? And he has many administrators, like secretaries under him. Mm-hmm. So Cynthia actually charmed one of those secretaries to create the missive. And so the page is completely innocent. He just thinks that, oh, one of the count secretaries told me to deliver this message. Yep. Right. So there's no subterfuge on his part. He's just doing the thing he does every day.
Right.
For that very reason, is if they have any sort of detect thoughts or sense motives, right?
I really need to insight check more now that we've mentioned it.
Yeah. Because he's just doing what he thinks is his normal job, deliver this message from one of the count secretaries. You would have to go all the way up to the secretary and realize that by Cynthia before you would be able to discover that anything was wrong. The thing that it kind of hinges on that is iffy would be if no one in the party needed to upgrade their clothing, right? So if no one goes to the market, then you would have to re-engineer things to account for that.
Yeah. So my character already had Noble's outfit, so he was just tagging along.
Was there anybody looking at the note that we could have known from the note itself?
Well, because she charmed one of Natron's secretaries, he's used an authentic signet ring, and so no, there's no indication. It looks complete. She's done a good job of setting it up to look like a legitimate summons by the count. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that. I'd definitely say this was a nice session. It was very, very taxing.
Very taxing.
Okay. Well, all right, then. Well, and another thing is, this was deliberately tight because we went to 7 players, and I wasn't sure what that was going to do about them. Sometimes when you get to that 7th player, things can drag, but I thought things flowed quite well. I didn't see a lot of lag in there.
No, it was good.
Okay. All right. In that case, I will see you guys next Wednesday. Good job. Thanks a lot.
All right, guys.
Thank
Take
you.
it easy. Later.
DM, can I talk to you for 1 sec?